Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources. Updating daily noontime New York City.
Armstrong Economics.
June 21st, 11:22 America, New York. Private blog, The Winds of War. Private blog. The Winds of War private blog posts are exclusively available to Socrates subscribers. To sign up for Socrates or to learn more, please visit ask-socrates.com.
New York Times Business.
June 21st, 11:11 America, New York. Stocks rebound after a rough week. Markets regain some ground after a tumultuous week on Wall Street.
Global economy.
June 21st, 10:40 America, New York. Eurozone shoppers to swallow more supersized food price rises, warns ECB. Pressures stemming from Ukraine war mean food price inflation will persist into 2023.
New York Times Business.
June 21st, 10:28 America, New York. The Russian ruble keeps rising, hitting a 7-year high. A combination of capital controls, rising exports and falling imports have strengthened the Russian currency since it plunged in the weeks after Russia's invasion of Ukraine.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
June 21st, 10:19 America, New York. Supreme Court declines to hear bear appeal on Roundup. The High Court's decision not to hear case leaves German conglomerate exposed to billions of dollars in potential settlement costs.
Daily FX Market News.
June 21st, 10:11 America, New York. DAX, Dow, and FTSE edge higher on a positive risk tone Tuesday. Indices are positive as markets focus on Russian gas and central bank guidance.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
June 21st, 10:08 America, New York. Existing home sale prices hit record in May. The median existing home sale price shot above $400,000 in May, as the housing market stalled under the weight of higher mortgage interest rates.
Daily FX Market News.
June 21st, 10 o'clock America, New York. Japanese yen price action setups. USD, JPY. EUR, JPY. GBP, JPY. AUD, JPY. The Japanese yen continues to sell off following last week's Bank of Japan rate decision, and USD, JPY has just set a fresh 24-year high.
Global economy.
June 21st, 9:42 America, New York. Inflation to raise UK food bills by £380 this year, data show. Sharp price increases push households to turn to own label products as Bo Chief warns of further rate rises. New York Times Business. June 21st, 9:40 America, New York. Stocks rebound after a rough week. U.S. stocks slipped into a bear market last week.
BBC News. Business.
June 21st, 9:38 America, New York. EasyJet Spain cabin crew set to strike in July. Flight attendants may walk out for 9 days in July, adding to holiday woes for travelers.
BBC News Business.
June 21st, 9:38 America, New York. EasyJet Spain cabin crew set to strike in July. Flight attendants may walk out for 9 days in July, adding to holiday woes for travelers.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
June 21st, 9:28 America, New York. Airports around the world battle long lines, canceled flights. The global aviation industry has been battling to keep up as governments have dropped or minimized COVID-era travel restrictions, and the subsequent demand for flying, especially during the summer, has taken airlines and airports by surprise.
Global economy.
June 21st, 9:04 America, New York. Rail strike hits Britain as Johnson warns sector to modernize or go bust. Echoes of lockdown as employees work from home and business leaders warn of painful economic impact.
Daily FX Market News.
June 21st, 9 o'clock America, New York. Canadian dollar firms after April retail sales top estimates, May inflation data eyed. Canada's April retail sales grow at a healthy monthly pace of 0.9%, suggesting that consumer spending remains strong despite high inflation.
Marginal Revolution.
June 21st, 7:25 America, New York. Roland Fryer on Day. One of the most important developments in the study of racial inequality has been the quantification of the importance of pre-market skills in explaining differences in labor market outcomes between black and white workers.
Wall Street Journal Markets.
June 21st, 7:03 America New York. Green energy's big looming problem is red tape. Declining technology costs and low interest rates helped solar and wind take off, but going forward, physical constraints could be what hampers growth.
BBC News. Business.
June 21. 7:03 America New York, Brewdog approached Heineken about partial sale. Brewdog's CEO was involved in preliminary discussions in 2018 about a potential sale of part of the beer firm.
BBC News Business.
June 21. 7:03 America New York, Brewdog approached Heineken about partial sale. Brewdog's CEO was involved in preliminary discussions in 2018 about a potential sale of part of the beer firm.
Wall Street Journal Markets. June 21. 7 o'clock America New York, SPOC slowdown tests Asia's fledgling market for blank check firms. Two of Asia's financial hubs aim to reinvent the SPOC. So far, it is proving slow going. Wall Street Journal Markets.
June 21. 6:49 America New York. TikTok left a hole in India's net. Both Meta and Google want to fill it. Google is pumping capital into all the promising video bets in the country, hoping at least some of them pan out and make life harder for Instagram Reels in India.